Hey, Karin.
Hi, Dad.
Well, we're starting our summer road trip, and we're already in summer road construction over here in Tumwater Canyon, but it's a nice setting. So we're on our way to pick up Emily, and we're running late because we forgot something and we had to go back. And
now we're regretting not taking Chumstick Canyon Road.
Yeah, because they, I was hoping this early in the morning they wouldn't have started all this, but it's long enough that people are out of their cars waiting, and hopefully they'll get us through pretty quick.
Hi, this is Emily. We are just around, where are we, Dad?
We're just west of Skycomish.
We're just west of Skycomish, and we're on a bit of road construction, and Karin's doing her summer project, and Dad is driving, and yeah.
Continuing on our road trip, here's Karin driving us into Oregon. And there's Emily.
Remember that one time I was saying that this bridge really messed with your eyes?
Yeah, it does mess with your eyes. I agree.
I don't like this bridge. Because I'm in the fast lane, and I'm still going slower than these guys.
Well, here we are a little while later. Karin's enjoying the experience of driving in stop-and-go traffic.
Less than a mile per hour.
Here's beautiful Portland, Oregon.
You did not just do that to me.
And here's Emily. Is she enjoying the scenery?
Yes, I enjoy the scenery with my phone.
Good morning, Karin. This is day 2 of the road trip.
Morning, Daddy. How are we feeling about it?
Good. So what do you think?
It's pretty nice. I mean, this morning I felt a lot, felt like it was a lot easier to drive than most days.
So it's a nice drive.
Yeah, I know, right?
So where are we about?
Well, we just left North Roseburg, like, was it 20 minutes ago?
Yeah, something like that.
And, yeah, so we're just driving down to California, hoping to get there by, was it noon, you were saying?
Yeah, we should get to Klamath, California about noon.
Yeah.
Unless we run into a bunch of road construction or something.
Pretty sure that's only in Washington.
No, they do it everywhere in the summer.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, never mind.
And so we've got our coffee drinks, hot waters. I've got some pizza from last night that I'm going to eat for a mid-morning snack. Don't worry, it was in the fridge all night. And here's Emily. Hey, hamster. How do you like the scenery?
What?
The scenery. It's pretty here. Well, it's a little while later. We just entered California on the Redwood Highway. And we just passed a sign that said Del Norte County, the Redwood Gateway to California, or something like that.
That you're talking about the other one that says report all drunk drivers, call 911.
No, not that sign. So, and then we just stopped for the agricultural inspection where they asked Karin if she had any produce, and
I said I don't think so, and then Emily said that we had a pineapple slice, but
I'm glad the guy didn't need to do an inspection over that little comment, Emily.
yeah, good job, Emily.
So, hey, Hamster, what do you think of the redwood forest? Is it pretty?
Haven't seen it yet.
Here's a tunnel. You like the tunnel, Hamster?
Messes with my eyes. I don't like it. What tunnel?
You want to honk and see if we get an echo? Like the other cars are doing? Nah, that was boring.
Yeah.
Those are all the cars where the kids are saying, honk, Dad, honk. Rest area.
So, right now, we have just entered into California. We are on the Redwood Highway, and it's really pretty. Dad's driving now. How are you liking the drive, Dad?
It's a nice drive.
Emily, you got anything to say? Okay, I guess the camera counts as electronics. So, yeah, it's actually really pretty out, and I have looked up a few times every hour, and just like the trees are beautiful, and then there's kind of a river down there, and it's really nice. So, yeah. Right, Dad?
Yep.
Right, Karin? Yep. We are now in the forest of wood that is red, and look, a sandbar. Okay. So now left, right. Oh, what are we doing? Oh. Okay, so Dad, do you like the redwood forest?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
What about you, Karin?
These trees are enormous and make me feel so small in the world.
You're always small in the world. Oh, Karin's about to go through a drive-through tree in California, right there. And as soon as this Silverado leaves, she's going to go right through. All right, Karin, go on. Go, Karin. And there's Dad taking pictures. Just like going into the garage.
Welcome to Eureka, California, Dolly.
Thanks, I'm having a really great start.
Oh, it's okay, just because you just got stuck in an intersection.
It's
Well,
not okay, it's illegal.
you're right. Let's see if the cops are coming. Emily, are there any cops coming after your sister?
She shouldn't show her face.
Hey, Emily, we're in Eureka. We're gonna get lunch soon. Hamster, are you hungry?
Food.
Do you have a food app on your... Do you want to eat real lunch, or do you have like an eating lunch app?
So here we are in the Avenue of the Giants. Gotta say, some of these are pretty gigantic. It's called Avenue of the Giants. I know. So, Daddy, what do you think about this?
I think it's pretty cool.
Me too. Dad and I fit right in. Nuh-uh. So, Karin, how's work?
Not really doing anything, so that's good.
But all elves work in a tree.
Some work in the toy shop.
Do you like your home?
I thought this was my workplace.
It's both.
You guys are making fun of me.
South of Ukiah in Sonoma Valley is what it looks like, and then here's Dad, and
I don't know if this valley is called Sonoma Valley, but this county is Sonoma County.
huh? Yeah,
lots of pine trees and hills. Emily, any comments? No. Okay.
So we just ate at In-N-Out in Ukiah and had a good dinner. And our plan now is to head to the Golden Gate Bridge viewpoint in, I think the city's Mill Creek, or I don't know, just above Mill Creek. And then we'll drive right through the city, and then we're going to stay in the San Jose area.
Sounds fun.
And the GPS says we'll be there in 2.5 hours, plus however long we look at the Golden Gate Bridge up on the thing.
Okay, well, we'll update you then.
So this is the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, California, and it's red, not gold, and that is disappointing. So, what do you think, Dad?
I think it looks nice. I think everybody understands that it's not actually made of gold.
What about you, Karin? She's also angered that it's not gold, but if it was gold, people would probably try to steal it, such as myself.
So have you girls,
it is Rouge Buff.
have you girls heard of the island that had the prison called Alcatraz?
Yeah.
That's
Azkaban.
right out there.
It's what?
It's Alcatraz Island right there.
Cool, is it the actual Alcatraz Island?
That is the actual Alcatraz. See the big building on it? It's the old prison.
Yeah. Cool.
Is that real?
And that big island out there with the big long extension on it, that's Treasure Island.
Cool.
Goodbye.
Karin is taking us into San Francisco on the Golden Gate Bridge.
Can you take me a picture of right here? Like, this is my phone. We missed it.
So, hey, hamster. We're on the Golden Gate Bridge. All right, Karin, you're driving in the streets of San Francisco, and you're doing a great job.
No, you're not. You're gonna kill us at any second.
I know.
They're just hills. The car's handling them. You're doing a great job.
No.
Good morning, Karin.
Morning, Dad.
Where are we?
We are on the 101 headed towards Los Angeles.
Yep. We're in still in the San Jose area. And we just drove by the Apple headquarters because I was curious to see the building. We didn't go in or go into the Apple store there or anything. And here's Emily.
Just because you smile behind the camera doesn't mean that I'm going to smile too.
You enjoying the sights?
What sights?
Is your big sister doing a good job driving?
Not really. She's going to kill us.
No, we're not dead yet. She's doing an outstanding job. Yesterday she drove us from the viewpoint overlooking the Golden Gate Bridge straight through San Francisco and onto the 101 freeway and down to our hotel in San Jose. It was actually Mountain View, but same difference. Here we are on Highway 101, quite a bit south of Salinas now. I think it said we're about 30 miles to Paso Robles. And we're hoping to see our rest area soon, but I don't know if they have them along this road. And here's Emily. Hi, hamster. Hey, Emmy. You enjoying the road trip?
Huh.
Hey, look, we're not in San Francisco anymore.
We aren't? Huh.
How far up?
So pretty much we just got on this beach thing And there's a lot of fog, like, all around. Can't really see it, but there is a ton of fog. Down there, there's the beach. And up there, there's the dad. And right there, there's the car. And
this city's called Pismo Beach, and we just made the turn. We came from San Luis Obispo, and we just made the turn on Highway 101 to come along the coast here. And so, Pismo Beach, and we see the coastal fog, and Karen's taking a break from driving and enjoying her In-N-Out fries.
Okay, goodbye.
Here's our latest video update. We have been stuck in traffic basically ever since Ventura, on and off, but the latest is we're on the 60 in Riverside, and Karen's driving, and it looks on Google Maps like there was another crash. We were going slow through Pasadena earlier because of a crash, and I wish people would stop crashing their cars. But we were going to go through Los Angeles, and it was all the freeways were red on the Google Maps traffic indicator, so we didn't do that. And so Karen's been driving since about, I don't know, Glendale or Pasadena, but it's not been very fun driving because it's been a lot of this. Not that it's difficult driving, but it's boring driving.
It's frustrating driving.
You feel like there are better ways to spend your time in this world.
There are.
And Emily has been. Oh, she's on her phone
Again.
I think she must be solving some riddle or mystery or playing a mystery game or like. But with all this time she's been on that, she could have unraveled some mysteries of the universe by now. So Emily, would you share with us what important thing you've been doing all this time?
Well, the mystery game is called Color Switch. So you are a ball, and you have to get through your color. And if you don't get through that color, you die.
Is that what you've been doing for 3 days?
Yeah.
She was up till about 12:30 last night playing that game too.
And then you collect stars through levels, and then I've gotten all the way up to 350 stars, and there are 2 stars per level.
You missed the entire redwood forest for that?
I got out.
You missed the city of San Francisco for that?
Yes.
You missed driving along the Pacific Ocean today on Highway 101 for that?
You make me look up every 5 seconds.
And plus, remember that 5 minutes and then the traffic that you made us put our
Well,
phones
that's
down?
true. Alright. Traffic's finally moving.
Probably gonna slow down a little bit though.
And it looked green, we're gonna have clear traffic from now until we get to Grandma and Granddad's house, so I hope that stays true, unless some of the aggressive drivers or motorcyclists that we saw cruise up this way earlier cause a crash. Right, Dawn?
Yeah.
Today's Wednesday of our road trip. We got to Menifee on Saturday, and we've mostly just been hanging out. On Sunday we went to church, and Karen practiced some navigating us to places, and then
That was scary.
Monday I think we just sat around the house all day, except Emily and I went to IHOP for breakfast. Right, Emster?
Oh, and didn't I drive Grandma and Granddad to the store?
Oh, yep. I think that was that day. And then yesterday we went to the Haywood's house in Corona, and the girls went to see Despicable Me 3 with Scarlett. And
It was definitely better than I thought it would be.
and today we're going down to the beach. We're on our way to Venice Beach. And we're not going to spend the day there, but we'll spend an hour or 2 there. Karen's about to drive us through the south portion of the East LA interchange, and she's doing a great job. And thankfully we knew ahead of time from our navigation, which we've recently named Iris, which is Siri backwards. And yeah, I think Emily came up with it.
Because it's Siri backwards. So, yeah.
And Karen's doing a great job driving. For this part of our road trip update, we're out of the car on the end of Venice Pier in the Venice part of Los Angeles, California.
Go sun
There's
piece.
Venice Beach. And I don't know if you can discern it in the video, but there's Santa Monica Pier down there. We're on Venice Beach still. We've walked a ways down from the pier and we're looking for something to eat. Alright, so our next update is that it is Thursday morning and we came over and had breakfast with Melissa and the kids. Mike was at work. And we are going to go to Starbucks and get some drinks and then get on the road. And here's Emily. And hey Emily.
Yeah?
How does it feel to be looking around and not looking at your iPhone?
Well, it's not really any different because it's about the same brightness because I have it on auto set, so... Can I say something, Daddy?
Sure.
Okay. So, it's actually a really pretty day out, and the clouds just... There are enough clouds to make it nice, but,
Not enough to make it shady or anything.
but not enough to make it shady or anything. And just like, it's really pretty out.
Can I go this way?
So, yeah, I've got my Izzy and my random tennis shoe and the beautiful sky. So right now we are in, Dad, where are we?
We're on Interstate 215 north of San Bernardino heading toward Victorville.
And so Karen's driving and Dad is just kind of helping out. And there are a lot of mountains nearby and electrical lines. And we have the train set right here that my dad and his brothers played with when they're really little. So,
You actually get to play with it.
Dad, did you guys play with it a lot?
Oh yeah.
So,
It was like the thing back then.
so they played with it a lot.
Was it like young?
It's just track.
Hobby thing. Just kind of pain. Get to it sometimes.
Did you see where I almost got to down?
Bye. So this is Zig's right here. So Dad, why is it one of the most famous exits ever?
Because it's got the coolest name, Zizix.
Really?
There's a story behind it I heard. It was something about the guy named his ranch because he wanted it to be the last in the alphabetically and anywhere in the U.S. or something like that. There's some kind of wild conservation or ecology research lab out here.
So we were in the car just now reading up on the Hoover Dam when we noticed how many Joshua trees were around. And for the last little while it's just been just desert, some bushes, but yeah. It's a little less deserty right now, but it's still desert. So. Any comments, Dad?
Nope. We're not too far from the Nevada state line, I think.
Cool. Have we passed through Arizona yet?
Arizona's on the other side of Nevada.
Alright.
We're still in California.
Alright. Emily, any comments?
No.
Cool.
Wait, is it a comment?
Is this big electronic sign the Welcome to Nevada sign?
I don't
Here,
think
look
so.
at that.
So, here we are coming up on Prim, that's just inside Nevada. Looking for the Welcome to Nevada sign.
I already see casinos and stuff.
Oh, wow. Well,
Oh, there it is. Welcome to Nevada.
there we go. Where is it? You go past it? Alright. Prim, that way.
Nightclubs. I've already found two casinos and a nightclub.
3 casinos. See that big one over there? It's called Whiskey Pete's. And this one over here,
Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Bills. That's a giant roller coaster.
Yeah. So we are in Nevada right now, and literally all we've seen is casinos, Starbucks, and a Shell, and a desert. And it's funny because there's just like so many casinos, and my dad was telling us earlier, yeah, Nevada's all about like casinos and all that stuff, so we're about 25 minutes away from Nevada. Las Vegas.
Well, here we are on top of the Hoover Dam. It's 100 and, what'd you say, Dad?
105 degrees.
Ooh. 105 degrees out. It's really, really hot. Let's see. Can't see over it. Any comments?
Well, we're in Arizona right now, and when we're on the other side of the dam, we'll be back in Nevada.
Nice. Comments, Emily?
Nope.
And then there's that new bridge that Uncle Wayne was telling us about up there.
Nice.
Well, hey girls, here we are on top of the Hoover Dam, and we came to walk across this new bridge that Uncle Wayne told us about. The view is impressive. We have nice colors out in the desert today. Since I was here last, they have a new visitor center and some other different things. And over there you can see the Welcome to Nevada sign. And on the other side, we might see a Welcome to Arizona sign, but I'm not sure. And
rushing past actually feels really good. Like wind.
so, yeah.
The shape doesn't even feel any different from the
Well, girls, let's take a couple of photographs and then we'll be on our way.
So right now we are in Las Vegas.
Dad, we have a Coca-Cola shaped building and an M&M store. And the Eiffel Tower over yonder. And faces. The opera right there.
Oh, and then there's
the Tour Eiffel. And above us we have like some sort of Trump Tower above us, ahead of us. Here we're coming up on Caesar's Palace right there. And yeah, it's kind of cool. Better than I thought it was gonna be. A minute ago we saw like a thing about Gordon Ramsay on a... Huh?
Oh, that's like the Fountain of Trevi, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, here's the closest thing we're gonna get to Vegas Vic up here. It's that cowboy.
Welcome to Arizona.
Yay!
See the hills. I mean, Yeah, the hills. And then that.
This is your girl's first time in Arizona, even though we're only cutting through a corner of it, right?
Nope, second time.
When did you go to Arizona before?
Hoover Dam.
Oh, yeah. But you were only, about
Hoover what?
500 feet into Arizona.
So here we are on Interstate 15 North, entering Utah. Let's see, zoom in. Then there are the hills.
And that's St. George, Utah, just ahead. There's
Just ahead.
a college there called Dixie State.
Is St. George. Any comments, Dad?
There's a big college there called Dixie State.
Cool.
We're only a little bit farther than the last update because we stopped and went to the bathroom and got water. We're just north of St. George, Utah, and we're seeing some of the typical red southern Utah colors. And Karen's liking this because the speed limit's 75 here.
Except for on the curves. I'm not liking this. I can't see it all around.
You can
this.
do it, Dolly. You can get us through this.
No!
And Emily, I assume, is enjoying the pretty red colors.
Yeah, my hair's on my face.
What?
Now Karen's really excited because the speed limit just went up to 80.
So right now we're on the 15, about 2 hours south of Salt Lake City. We're really liking the speeds here because it says 80. I mean, how can you not like that? But yeah, Emily is just messing around on her electronics, and then Dad is driving, and
Karen drove the first 2 hours this morning.
oh yeah, I did. Kind of forgot about that. And then I was also messing around with my electronics. But when you look around, it's actually kind of neat.
Yeah, we're pretty high up. We've been up on some of the summits over 6,000 feet. We've generally been around 5,600 feet.
So right now we are in Payson, Utah, right, Dad? Utah.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's actually kind of cool out. It looks like a bunch of farmland and a bunch of animals and stuff.
Mountains all around.
Mountains, definitely out there. Reminds me a little bit of the nicer parts of Washington, not Wenatchee though. A little bit like Wenatchee actually, but it's actually pretty nice out. So yeah.
Big city.
So right now we're in Salt Lake City, and it reminds me a little bit of the Seattle, Spokane area with like all the structures and the weather. And so I know they're like completely opposites, but a big city with mountains surrounding. So yeah, Dad's driving. Ron's back there. So here we go. Here we are in Daddy's old house.
Right off in the distance there, if you can see over the wall, is the northern part of the Great Salt Lake. And here's Karen driving, and we've just left Ogden. And we discovered that In-N-Outs in Ogden are just as crowded as In-N-Out Burger in California. So definitely popular up here as well. I've enjoyed the entire drive through Utah. It's a really nice state, at least along Interstate 15. And we're right up here in a little ways. We're going to cut over on Interstate 84 into Idaho. So we won't be in Utah much longer. But it's really nice. Right, Imster? How do you like Utah? Salt Lake's over there, probably not showing up on the camera.
Not showing up in my vision either. Get it? I can't see it. Sure.
Hey Karin, where are we at?
We have just recently entered Idaho. We meant to do a video update just before we got to the Welcome to Idaho sign, but that didn't really happen, so here we are.
Yeah, Braun.
Gotta say, it's a little bit greener.
Yeah, it is.
At least a tiny bit. Actually, no, it's a lot greener. It sucks.
And we're on Interstate 84 West.
Yeah.
And heading in the direction of Twin Falls. And here's what it looks like here. It looks like we're in a big basin. Hey, hamster. Enjoying the scenery?
Yeah. Twin Falls, 95.
Interesting to see what more of our country looks like, huh, Emily?
What country are we in again?
Is there any more In-N-Out Shake?
Nope.
Alright, this is the side of the house where we lived when Mike was born. And it's on the corner of Birch Street and 4th in Bellevue, Idaho. And like Dad was telling us earlier, it really looks quite a bit different than it did when we lived there. It was blue when we lived there to begin with, and it didn't have that awning over the porch, and it didn't have that attached garage. And I was trying to remember if this log cabin looking thing was there, but I don't remember. So I believe that I have spotted the lot where our trailer was. I don't know if that trailer was ours or if it was one that was on that site, but I know that there was another trailer next to it. So here's the front of it. I'm gonna film it so we can ask Dad if that looks like the trailer. Boy, it sure could be that old though. And if it is the same one, it looked a lot nicer than that when we lived there, but ours did have the little porch that went up to it, if I remember right. Little entryway, I think it did. And if it was ours though, I thought I remembered there being another mobile home or something next to it. So I'm not positive I'm in the right place, but I think I am. But I also think though, another reason I think it's right is I think this house right here was where my friend Max lived and his older sisters that were kind of mean to us. And then the girls in there were trying to find the old sledding hill. Oh, maybe that was it. Maybe it's right up there. That was a steep sledding hill.
There's a cool idea.
So this is Bellevue Elementary School, where I went to kindergarten in 1st grade and Uncle Dave went to kindergarten. And these portables weren't here. This is the other side of the school. This right here is the older part of the school that was there when I went here.
Which one right here?
Yeah.
Oh, the Rock Church. So, it's past the church where my dad went when he was a kid.
This was a God church back then.
And then this little town, Haley, is kind of interesting. Looks a little bit old western, but not quite as old western as the other one. Yeah. And then there's this little mural on the side of the building. Then we're kind of gonna do a little turnaround. Yeah.
I was trying to spot the hospital where Jim and Mike were born, and I believe it's this abandoned looking building. Well, as you can see, there's a cool lightning storm in front of us. We've left the Bellevue-Haley area. It was getting too late, so we didn't go up to catch them. We'll have to do that some other time. and we couldn't get a hotel room up there because apparently they're having some kind of races up in Sun Valley. And Karen's might be, we can tell that it's raining over there at least, so she might be driving in her first rain in a few minutes here, but I'm not sure. Dead ahead of us, it doesn't look like it's raining. And it does look like the lightning blasts are coming down right in the middle of the road. Do you think you can maneuver us around the lightning?
No, we're gonna die.
Oh, there was another one. I missed it. We gotta keep the camera on
You
it.
missed it, and there were 3 forks this time. Huh?
Yeah.
You were right, Karen. We are going to die.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Emily.
Yeah.
And what's Emily doing all this time? Are you watching the lightning, Emster?
Huh?
Are you watching the lightning?
Yeah.
No, she's not. She's playing on her electronics.
No.
She's probably watching a live broadcast.
Morning, girls. This is the last day of our road trip. We actually kind of cut it a day short because we ended up having to drive all the way to Boise last night. And we were hoping to kind of stay in the Twin Falls area, or the Sun Valley area or something, but it didn't work out because there weren't any hotels. There was a big country music festival by Mountain Home and something going on up in Sun Valley. So here we are in Boise. There's the state capitol. We're just cruising through downtown a little bit. It's pretty nice. And here's Emily.
Hi.
This right here is the Basque Cultural Center. And they're supposed to be having their Basque Festival pretty soon. Here we are entering Oregon right now, and I was just telling Karen that I thought the speed limit was only 65 in Oregon, but it looks like they raised it to 70. And so that's a nice surprise, although it's 10 miles an hour slower than we were going before.
Dad, where are we?
Well, right there is the Welcome to Washington sign. We're crossing the Columbia River. You can see a dam down there. And we're on Interstate 82. We're not going to take 82 all the way through Yakima, though. We're going to go the back way along the river because it's quicker. And this is about what the scenery is going to look like all the way the rest of the Wenatchee, at least until we start getting down into the Columbia River more close to Wenatchee. We just ate lunch in Pendleton, Oregon. It was a nicer little town than I thought it would be. We ate at a Chinese restaurant. The food was of mediocre quality. And
What does that
we found
mean?
a really cool, mediocre means so-so. But we found a really great little coffee shop. I liked it. It's the kind of place I wish we had in Wenatchee. And what are your thoughts, Emster?
Boring. Reminds me of Tatooine.
It's true. It is boring out here. And Karen, what do you think?
Well, like Emily said, it reminds me of Tatooine.
Well, Tatooine's a little sandier, I think.
Yeah, I know, but it looks sandy out.
Yeah, it looks sandy. So what do you think, Karen?
We just crossed the Columbia River, and so now the drive's getting a little more interesting. Right, Dalton?
It's alright. I mean, I see a couple of electricity towers and phone towers or whatever they are.
It's supposed to be where one of the fires along these hills. And then here's Emily. Emily, what do you think of the river? And the drive and the hills.
Yeah,
It's boring.
It's really boring.
And it's so ugly, except the river.
Summer road trips are drawing to a close. We're about to get off Interstate 90 at George Washington. And Karen's still driving. And here's Emily. What you doing, Emster? You watching the view?
No.